Hello and welcome back to my Resident Evil HD. I'm just going to call it remake. I don't know if it's remake or remaster, so I'm just going to call it remake from now on. But video walkthrough. This is the second video where we are going to be picking up the Imitation key and the Armour key. Now we need the Imitation key to get the Armour key, and right now, instead of going up the stairs, you want to actually go down the stairs and go to the left. I was going to the wrong place here, so don't follow where I'm going, just go down the stairs because that's the way we're going to be going, and we're going to be progressing towards where I believe should be the first save point, if you feel like it, because what you'll notice about this game very early on is there are no checkpoints. Some people will love that, some people will hate that, because if you die, you're starting at the beginning if you haven't saved, no matter how far you're on. So you got to be careful with that. But right now, as we go into this room, right in the center piece, there is a map. And all you got to do is push them chests of drawers over to the center, and then you can go up and you can get the map. Now it's the map of the whole first floor. Shows you all the doors, all the rooms that's here. Just a point of interest if you want to get it. I would suggest picking it up if it's your first playthrough, because it'll help you in the long run. Right there, if we push that over, it's another chest of, I don't even know what's in it, plates or something. If you push them over, some of them have items underneath it, and we're going to be picking up some ammo and the dagger back there. But right as we go through here, we're going to be going to the right, where we're going to be picklocking a door and picking up I think it's weed killer. I think that's what it is. But it's something to kill a plant which we need to get to get a mask. So you got to pick this up, and this is one reason why I think picking Jill is the best. She starts off with the lockpick. Chris doesn't. You have to find it. And you can get the shotgun very early on, which we're going to do in this video. We're going to pick up the shotgun because it is easily one of the strongest weapons in the game, apart from the grenade launcher and what's the other one? The Magnum. So it is. But in this room here, I'm just showing you that there's another dagger. I would suggest picking up as many daggers and shock charges or whatever it is, stun charges, I'm not too sure what it is. Picking them up as many as you can and saving them. They're self-defense items which if an enemy grabs you, you can use against it, so there's no health of yours taken off. So they're very, very powerful. They're really good to use to get out of a bad situation. But in this room here, we're going to get another dagger. I think there's ink in here if you want to pick it up. I'm not picking it up. Yeah, there's ink on the table, but here's a dagger, and you can pick up as many as you want, because I don't think there's any limit, but it doesn't take up any space in your inventory, which is great, because if it did, it'd be very difficult to keep any of them. But right there, we got the shotgun, and it's going to trigger a cutscene here. So all you gotta do is touch the two doors, move away, and then Billy will shoot the lock, take you out. Now if you're Chris, you can't take the shotgun. I think you have to get a broken shotgun to replace that. So you do. But you cannot enter this room again now with Jill. So you can't. It's locked forever. But I feel that's okay, because there's only a dagger and there's only a save point. There's no other reason to go in there. So there's not. But right now we are coming to the first safe room, sorry, and there's 3 ink in here. If you want, you can take it and save. I would suggest killing this zombie first. Now the aiming is very difficult in this game, or maybe not difficult, different. It's probably a better word. You can only shoot their feet, the chest, and the head. And what you're going to realise is that the shotgun is probably the best to have, because the pistol is fucking dog shit. So it is. It's just fucking useless. So it is. I would suggest taking out the knife there, and maybe even the shield, because you don't need the shield for a while. But right now all we're going to do is we're going to get the imitation key, and actually no, we have to get the dog whistle first to get it. Now you can kill these enemies if you want. I would suggest killing all the enemies here, because you're going to be traversing through this area a lot, and the likelihood of you getting grabbed only increases the more times you go through it. But right now we're going out this door. We should be killing the enemy out here. I'm not sure if I do. Oh, I do. But right now I think when I put this enemy down, he's still there. Now he gives off the impression that he's dead, but most areas whenever you put a zombie down and you do not you don't explode their head, they'll reincarnate as a type of like super zombie. They're faster, they're stronger, and the only way to stop them, I cannot remember the name of them. What is the name? I'll know later on in some other video, but the only way to stop them is to either completely take off their head or to burn them. And in that safe room where I said you could save, there is a wee bottle which you can fill up with fuel, and in the other room where we got the dog whistle is the lighter. Now they take up 2 spots in your inventory, so it's not great to keep them round, so it's not. But if there's a zombie in a hallway that you've put down and he hasn't dissolved away, he's more than likely gonna get back up at some point. Like the further you go on the game, you'll see more of them. So I would suggest, if you're going to take it slow, shoot them down, get them down, and burn them as quickly as possible. Now one of the things, as I said, the pistol is dog shit, so it is. It's pure awful. There's nearly no point to even having it. And actually, coming up now, you'll see why. The pistol does not flinch enemies, so it doesn't. And trying to kill these dogs can either be easy or very hard. Right now you're going to see probably the worst scenario ever. So what I suggest is swapping to the pistol after you've used the dog whistle. And right here you want to put your back towards it and let the dogs come to you. Now the dog, as you see, ran straight for me. He will either do that, or he can take his time, he can walk slow, allowing you to kill him quicker. But all you want to do here, this is the worst scenario by the way, all you want to do is focus your time or all your efforts on the dog with the blinking collar. When you kill him, pick the collar up and leave the area, because the other dog will despawn, so don't waste all your ammo on it. But this is just the worst part ever. This shouldn't happen on your run, but if it does, I'm sorry. Now I've picked the dog collar up, all I'm going to do is leave, and there's going to be a wee bit of an edit. All I do here is I come back in this room, get some more herbs, and leave. And the reason why I do that is because I wanted to have, full health, and that's a free source of health, so it is. So you probably didn't see it there, but that's what I done. Now here is another room if you want to save. I would kind of suggest not saving, because the more you can do without saving, the more inks you'll have, and the more chance, you'll become a better player the less you save. Because if you save and then you're going to go all the way back there, it's still a long trip, so it is. But I don't even know what match you're doing right now. Oh yes. So this is how you get the imitation key. You've got to examine the dog collar, and out pops this, and all you got to do then is examine it. Very strange the way that you have to examine all your items. And when I mean examine all your items, examine everything, because some things in this game need it. Every book, every key, everything, just examine it just in case. Turn it round and examine it, because it's just, the game is very strange like that. I do like it because it adds more of a kind of like a puzzle to the game. you know, I kind of like that, so I do the way there's a wee bit more of a puzzle, and you know, not everybody's going to get it unless you look up a walkthrough, obviously. But right now, all we're going to do now is go up to the 3rd floor, and we're going to swap this key for the armor key. And you need this to get the armor key, just saying. But one thing I probably should have said before getting this key is coming up to this area and killing everyone. Now I mean this area here, and burn the bodies, because the zombie that's on the ground here, he's been on the ground the whole time, and he only gets up now whenever you go to walk by him. That one, and he is the hybrid zombie, I guess it is. He's faster, he's stronger, and he actually looks terrifying. Big long sharp nails and all. It's good though that they have these kind of tricks and all. And speaking of tricks, here's another beautiful trick. Now when you first come here, you'll see this key and you're thinking, okay, I'll just pick it up. And the game likes to basically just fuck with you. So right now they close you in, and then this is the trap. So if you don't put the key back down, then you're gonna die. So this is why we need the imitation key. So now we have the armor key and the sword key, and I'll explain more about the keys in the next video. So thank you very much for watching.